these ducks here. It's time to go. As you can see by the lovely foliage behind me, it is fall. And that means it is time to thin out our flock. Specifically the ducks. Although I am waiting for the chickens to slow down on their laying so that I can take care of a couple of those older hens as well. But right now they're still laying, so we're gonna let them be. But these ducks here, it's time to go. There are ducks all over the place lately. There's just way too many of them. Way more than we need. And if you recall back when we first got ducks last summer, we got 2 different breeds, 1 drake and 2 hens of both pekins and silver appleyards. And we wanted to see which breed we preferred better. Over the course of the last year and a few months, we have decided which one we prefer of the 2. And we've kind of learned that the pekins are basically the Cornish cross of the duck world. They grow super fast, they get really big, and they have a decent dress weight, but they don't really forage very well. They eat a ton of food, like they're just absolute pigs. And because they're not foraging, they're basically depending on us to feed them all the time. So we don't really like that aspect of it. And they are absolutely terrible mothers. I don't even know how their mothering abilities are because they never got that far. They're terrible brooders. They could not hatch a clutch of eggs to save their lives. Or to save their eggs' lives, as the case may be. So we gave them so many opportunities, and they're terrible at it. Really, really bad. These silver appleyards, on the other hand, are excellent foragers. In fact, most mornings they will leave the run while everybody else is still eating so that they can come out and find bugs to eat, which helps with the feed bill a lot because we're not having to feed them, they're finding their own food. And they're also really good sitters. If you followed us earlier in the summer, these 4 here actually hatched out on our farm from their mama ducks. They also had, 3 other ones hatch out. 1 didn't make it, and then 2 of them got rejected, but that was kind of on me. If you want to see that story, you can watch in the link above there. But they hatched out these 4, 2 hens, 2 drakes, and they raised them really well, really long actually. They only just, maybe in the last few weeks, have kind of separated and gone their own ways, and these guys are like full grown already. So they mothered them really well, really long. So they're excellent mothers, excellent layers, excellent sitters, and just overall we really prefer these guys. They're pretty to look at, they have good personalities, they forage well, they sit well. Pretty much everything we were looking for in a duck. This pekin drake back here is one of the ones that got rejected. The other one that they hatched out was a female. She was a cross between pekin and appleyard, I think. And we've actually already processed her. She was extremely loud and like starting at the crack of dawn. And she also kept sneezing a lot, and I didn't want her getting the rest of the flock sick, so we went ahead and took care of her a couple of weeks ago. So she's gone. We do still have this drake though, and he literally just stays in here all day. He doesn't come out with the rest of the ducks hardly ever. So yeah, he's pretty much a loner there. But so he's gonna go, and then Illinois, she was one of Gretchen's that, again, you can watch her crazy saga up there. We gave her some duck eggs to hatch she tried to kill him. So Illinois is one of hers that she sat on, and I was going to keep her simply because she's good friends with Eleanor, but they're not quite as attached as they used to be anymore, and I really don't need her around. So we're going to go ahead and do her as well. And then also the 2 remaining Pekins that we got as chicks last year, and then Sally that we got from a friend. So all of the Pekins, all of the Pekin mixes except Eleanor, are all going to be processed tomorrow. I'm also going to be taking this jerk with me. He is a little too hormonal for his own good, or any of the females on the property's good. So, he has 2 incredibly handsome sons that he's trying to chase off. I mean, look at this guy. Isn't he beautiful? So this one, and then there's one over there in the pond. We're going to keep them, but Drake here, yes, you, he's going to go. We don't need that many Drakes, and I just don't really like how aggressive he is with the females. Butchering is going to start fairly early tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and get these ducks separated out that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to put them in here on the goat side. I was going to say it's about to get crazy in there, but it already is, so may as well get to it. Yeah, you can't get back in through that window. I think that's everybody. 5 wet ducks and a Drake. I gotta say, it is a lot less crowded in there now that these guys are out. I will actually leave 1 or 2 of these here today, tomorrow, because a friend from church would like to learn how to butcher ducks. So I'm gonna save a couple of them for him, but the rest. Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. I am in Mike's van, which, as I'm sure you've noticed, is very loud. I'm actually on my way to the Brailsford Family Homestead to help Darcy and Joe with their butchering day. And as you can see, I got some quackers with me. So Darcy and Joe were generous enough to let me bring these guys with me when I go to help them today, because they have access to a plucker, which should make it much easier to get these guys clean, because yeah, hand plucking ducks is no joke. So we are off to a bit of a late start. We had some electric issues to start the day. We were planning to start about an hour and a half ago. And yeah, clearly I'm not there yet, so they may start without me, but that's okay. As long as we get it all done, that's the goal, right? So if you've been here for a while, you may remember last year I went and helped Joe and Darcy with their butcher day, and it was a wonderful time. Just a sweet spirit, a time of fellowship with fellow believers and like-minded homesteaders, and just a wonderful day of community. So I'm really looking forward to doing this with them again. How's it going, Darce?
Good. Pretty good, I guess.
What are we about? Half done-ish?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't actually count how many were in the first pen.
I think we only had a total of 35, so we're just about halfway done, I guess.
Yep. I think we're making pretty good time.
I think so too. We haven't had any major mishaps. You know, some nasty water sprayed on some people's lips, you know, but So far, no injuries or anything.
Which is good.
Just these hornets are annoying.
For sure. For sure.
But everything's going good. We're going to have a race again.
We are.
Here before
So I can
too
beat you
long. You can be, sure.
Yep. Okay. We're on the 4 birds left.
Yep.
We got to have a race.
Yes.
Again. To prove once and for all that I won last year. So, here we go.
We have 4 left.
Are we gonna do all 4 or just 2?
I don't know. We could do 2, and if we need a rematch, we have 2 more.
Okay. It'll be a no contest. Start at the bottom. So.
Oh, well, we'll just start. We'll just.
Oh, you're gonna do it my way?
Yeah.
She's trying to steal my tricks here.
All right, are we ready? Knife, go. Oh, I forgot I gotta cut the head off.
Yeah, don't forget that part. And that trachea that likes to hold on so tight lately. Come on,
I know.
Crop, don't fail me now.
We've had some where we're like, yes, got it all. Others is like, what's happening? She said she bruised her hand.
I did. Some of these crops have been tough. I always forget the legs. Got the leg this time.
This one's sliding though.
Excuses,
gonna
excuses.
Shoot off of here.
Watch one of us end up cutting ourselves.
No! Hush, hush, hush!
No blooding
Not
allowed.
happening. Not doing that.
No accident reports. Woo!
Oh yeah, got it. Oh. All right. Even though you tried
You're
to,
making me wait for the hose.
you tried to,
I help out.
you tried to cause more time by getting a phone call.
Yeah, I did have to stop for the phone call, so
Clearly, I won.
rematch because I had to stop for a phone call. No! Mine's in the cooler first.
Oh man.
Alright. But you're not exactly easy to get up there. Head down.
Oh, wow. Okay, there he is.
We're letting the expert do it this time.
Extra with chickens, not ducks.
Right. Oh, he's really good with chickens. I think he'll be good with ducks too. Moment of truth. How fast will the plucker be?
I don't know. I don't know if the water got good now.
Darby's stuffing ice up my ducks' cavities. All the ducks are done. Woo! Now the question is, did the plucker work faster than hand plucking? And the answer is most definitely yes. But it was a little tricky.
Yeah, you can see the difference if you look at this one, these 2,
Yeah.
and then this one still has some.
Yeah, this is one of the first ones we did. And there's still quite a bit of feathers there. But then those last 2, I think we finally figured it out. Because those 2 came really clean. So,
Joe's not sharing his secrets though.
right? So I'll just have to bring all of my ducks to Joe from now on.
Job security.
Yeah. But yeah, we did figure out, but even the ones that didn't come all the way clean, that we had to, still hand pluck some, it was still way faster than doing the whole thing by hand. So that was really nice, and I really appreciate you letting me bring them along and
Hey, no
use the
problem.
plucker. That was
You
a big
helped
lesson.
us butcher 35 chickens? No problem.
Well, thank you. Well, guys, I am on my way home now, and it is starting to get dark out already. So it was a full day, but it was a really wonderful day. It's always great when you can spend some time fellowshipping with like-minded people, and get a job done, really accomplish something. And yes, there was loss of life, and you know, that part of butchering isn't fun, but the time with friends, laughing and just enjoying your time together, that makes it so much better, so much more enjoyable. So we had a blast. Thank you again, Joe and Darcy, for letting me help you out on your butcher day. I know it's a lot of work and made so much better or fun when, you know, you can do it together. And I appreciate them letting me bring my ducks, and that was so much easier than doing it by hand. Let me tell you, if I had done it by myself, by hand, it would have taken me all day just to do those 5 ducks. But we were able to do all 5 in less than 2 hours. So that was amazing. So yeah, if you're interested in raising your own meat, I highly, highly recommend finding a friend who is doing it and join them on their butcher day, because you learn a lot, you laugh a lot. It's a good day. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. You can see more content like this from us. Until next time, guys, God bless. Happy fall.